We're about 10 miles due east of the U.S. Capitol Building at Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024 at quarterback, Josh Allen.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and I'll tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
That last run got 4, so here comes 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down.
First down, Bills.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Bills.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. They go play action now. Here's Allen.
Complete to number 41. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Tyler Bass next for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now he takes off. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
That's another Washington.
Hey, Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is on first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
First and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 9-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he will take it in himself. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Tanner Brown on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bills offense ready to possess the football for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bills first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the handoff, this is Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Allen now on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On 3rd and a couple, here's Allen. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 6. That's another Bills first down. It's a gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A 5-yard pickup.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. Here now, 3rd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's got his man, that's Coleman. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it, it'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. He will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 7.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Washington will take
The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And in motion is Brown. Daniels to throw on second down. He'll step up and run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. He'll step up and run this.
Allen on the keeper. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Past midfield to the 45. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 54 yards.
First and goal.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss of 3.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Moore going in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. On third and goal, here's Allen. This caught, and he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown, but here the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. Start the drive with Gronkowski. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Right back to Gronkowski. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
That's good for a Washington.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Forced out left. Now he'll run. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. A gain there of 21. First down, Washington.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw with Daniel. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Tre'Davious White in coverage. Knocks that one away.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Jonathan Jones up from the secondary, hustling in to come up with a sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw. This one down the field, but he lined up incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Commanders offense headed back out along with the guy who goes by Bill, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky-Merritt. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Second and 7. The motion man here is McLaurin. Krosky-Merritt to run again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing now, Daniels. Now he'll air one out. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bills offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Fair catch.
A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Daniels. He takes off. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point coming now from Brown. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion is Coleman. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen.
pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
2nd and inches. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. First and 10, and it's Allen. And he's into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Pass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whenever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
10 yards.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good, He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Samuel going to see what he can do. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The motion man here is McLaurin. Daniels with a give to Krosky. And he'll have a Commanders first down as he gets up past the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Gain of 18. That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
Toss right side, and here's Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On second down, it's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. On the run to the right. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
He'll run again. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run with Krosky Merritt. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Man in motion is Brown. Krosky Merritt is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Here's Brown on now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Commanders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bills first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Moore going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. Into space at the 45. We're going to leave them with 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
12 yards.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
And he'll get about 5.
James Cook, the ball carrier. Jonathan Jones on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Commanders' 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. In motion, Shakir. Allen now on 2nd down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, a throw here for Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
He gets this complete to Shakir. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
10 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Coleman. Allen going to throw again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
A 19-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. Taking off, and a nice run and close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Commanders about to send this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he's going to have a Bills first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Once again, it's Cook. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Target to Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 20, here's second down and 7. In motion, Shakir. Allen goes with a pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. nowhere to go, no gain.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And the Bills are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's Cook. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here now, second down and goal. Hook. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
21.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Daniel. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
On second down, here's Krosky Merritt, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2, here we go. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible, up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Allen going to keep it on his own read. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught. What a throw. D.J. Moore. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills tack on one more to their lead.
Bills 38, Commanders 21.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. On target, got it to McClure. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Terry McLaurin. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing now, Daniel. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Daniels. A short one there. He's got Ertz. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Daniels gonna throw again. There's Ertz. He's got it right side.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A throw on the move is caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He's going to tuck it in, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Extra point coming now from Brown. He's got it, and the Commanders are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Bills 38, Commanders 28.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. So a road win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.